guys. A while back I posted a photo on my Instagram stories for one of my detox breakfast recipes, and I asked you guys if you wanted to see the recipe, and you said yes. So I decided to do not one but 3 of my favorite detox recipes for you today. And I have all my ingredients set up right behind me. We're in my kitchen in my home, and I'm gonna make them for you. So first recipe we're making is the apple detox. That's the one I posted on Instagram, and you need 2 apples for that and some other fruit. And I like bananas because I am a huge fan of bananas, but bananas are very high in sugar, and if you know that you're not the person to eat a banana first thing in the morning, I recommend you take some other fruit like orange, tangerines, grapes, whatever fruit you like, kiwi maybe. The first thing you do is you cut your apples in small pieces. Cut your apple into small pieces. You put them in a pan, and then you add 2 tablespoons of water. Now what you ultimately want is that your apples get soft, and during that you can add some spices if you like. For your breakfast, you're going to want to eat protein, so I add a scoop of protein powder, and I think I'll do 2 today because it's a busy day. I use pea protein. You can just use whatever you have. So this is super easy and quick, and you can prep this the day before. What I like to do is cut my apples a day before and then just put them in the fridge for the night. When I wake up, I put my apples in the pan, and all I have to do is cook them, and I'm basically done. If you notice that your apples are not really soft yet, but you run out of water, just add a bit more. And the water's just to get it cooking. And they don't have to be super soft. You don't want applesauce. Turning that off. Fishing out my spices. Don't forget to do this. I remember one time I forgot to take the cloves out, and I bit one, and that's really nasty. You could also add ginger. If you like ginger, just pop in a few bits of ginger. Cook it along with the apples. When you're done, take a bowl, get your apples in there. Now the apples are warm, so these are very easy to digest, which is what makes it perfect for a detox breakfast. Then I'm adding my banana. Again, you could use some other fruit you like. It doesn't really matter what it is, just as long as you know your body responds well to it. I know that there's certain fruits that I don't respond well to, like melon. Watermelon's a disaster. I would never add that in this detox breakfast. And you could also substitute the apple for pear. That's also very nice. So the next thing I put in here is some ground flaxseed. That makes a very simple detox breakfast recipe for you to make. It's easy, it's quick. I like the fact that it's warm. So this is very good for winter time. This is good for when your stomach's really hurting and you've had way too much to eat last night. To turn to this one. This is a really good breakfast recipe.
Subscribe to my channel and also press this bell icon so you never miss any new updates, cause whenever we upload new video you will get a notification.
Spoons of vanilla. As you can see, I don't really measure the things I use because I have a general idea of how much things are. I cook a lot, I bake a lot, so I just know roughly what I have to add in. So we're gonna blend it all together. So once you're done with that, let me show you, you are left with There we go. With like a sticky nut substance. Nut/dates. So you just spread that around on the bottom, because this is the bottom of your pie. Here we go. And set that aside. You can put it in the fridge if you like. So go ahead and clean your equipment after you're done with that, because once you've made the bottom, you're going to move on to the filling. You can just use the same machine and make sure that you clean it fairly well. Add 300 grams of dates. Then add about 10 tablespoons of coconut oil. 10 tablespoons? Yes, 10. I know it's a lot, and trust me, that's why you're only going to want to take a little piece of this baby. And then you have about 150 grams of your favorite peanut butter. So you can use regular peanut butter, or you could use almond butter or cashew butter, or just anything you like. You can easily make this yourself. You don't really need to buy any peanut butter or anything like that. You could if you wanted to, but it's just easy to make yourself. I'll do a recipe video one day on how to make this, because this is so easy. You're going to be so happy to know how to make this yourself. And then you add in about 10 to 12 tablespoons of water. That's very important, because it's going to give you the caramel-like texture. So if you find out that you've used too little water, if it's not creamy, if it doesn't really resemble caramel, add more water to it. So here we go again. All right, let's see what happened. Oh, that looks like caramel to me. I'm now going to put in the salt, because it looks very caramel to me. In the recipe it says to put in the salt with the blending of all the ingredients for the filling, but I've kind of found out that I like to just scoop it in, because it leaves the chunks of sea salt intact, and I like to be able to sometimes taste just a crunch of that sea salt. So just dividing this evenly on top of that bottom again. And that's really starting to look good. Just one more step and we're done. The next thing you do is you heat some water. Have a glass bowl that fits into your pan just right. So you add about 300 grams of dark chocolate to that bowl. And make sure you get like the 70% one. So don't use the cheap pure chocolate, just go with the real stuff, the real dark chocolate. Put that in the bowl. As you can see, I even resisted taking a bite. I wanted to, but I didn't. Make sure to stir that from time to time, and it's just gonna melt. You don't have to do anything for that. So all my chocolate melted. Gonna take that off. And the only thing you have to do is pour it onto your cake. Look at that. I always love the way it looks when you pour chocolate over something. Whether it's strawberries or a cake like this. It just looks beautiful. Making sure that my entire cake gets covered, because this is the best part of the cake, obviously. You don't want to miss any parts. There, so putting it in the fridge for a second now. Worst part's over, the waiting. I took the liberty of already taking it out of the baking tin. Let me show you how beautiful it's become. That's one pretty pie. So I'm gonna cut it for you guys, and we're gonna see if my pie matches theirs. So let's check it out. And yes, I did make some chocolate covered strawberries on top, not because it needs it, but because I like it, and let's face it, after I'm done shooting this, I get to eat them. So it's just a little extra, comes with the job. I love what I do. So here we go. See if I can get a pretty piece out. Hey, this is the pressure of my job. I have to make it a perfect piece, because if not, the photos are going to be ruined, and with ruined photos, the blog is going to look ugly. So I have to perform pressure. Alright, let's see. There we go. How about that? Isn't that a pretty piece of pie? And it really does match the one on here. So that's all for the no-bake chocolate pie with salted caramel. This is super easy, super quick, and you're gonna have most of these ingredients in your house. So like the nuts and the dates, I know that you have them lying around. So this is super easy to make, super quick, you don't have to bake it, and these guys are amazing. If you like veggies, beautiful recipes, just, you know, pure ingredients, clean eating, I know that you're gonna love this book, and it's filled with treats as well, and I know that you guys like treats as well as I do, so everything here looks so good. I suggest go get the book, go make the pie, and I will see you in my next video. If you like this, please subscribe for more awesome content, and I will see you later. Bye. Now I'm gonna go eat those strawberries because I have been waiting for this moment since forever. Oh God, that's amazing.
Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon, so you never miss any new updates, cause whenever we upload new video you will get a notification on your phone.
Hi guys, welcome to another video. If you've been following me, you know that I've been to Barcelona. If you haven't seen the vlog about it, I'm gonna link it down below. But I thought for this one I'd show you what I got in Barcelona, because all I did there was shop. Now, I got a few nice items, and I think they're really gonna get me through the next coming months. So they are items for autumn, and I'm gonna show you what I got. It's really important to get a good coat every season. Now, you can get away with buying your coat for autumn and winter and for like spring and summer, but you need a good coat, and I try to buy a new statement coat each season. This is the one I bought this year, and I got it in Barcelona. It is a very nice wool blend. I bought it at Mango. It has a beautiful beige color, and I love the fact that it closes real high. So you can close it up like this, and that gives it a really nice warm collar. It has a strap to tie around the waist, but I don't usually do that. I like to tie it at the back of my coat, and I do it because I think the silhouette of the shape just looks better with the strap on your back. I got something with it. This one's also Mango. And a friend of mine was like, you shouldn't get a first Stola because that looks bad and cheap. But I went ahead and got one anyway because I am stubborn. I think out of all the people I know, I am the one that's the most stubborn. So I got one, and it's this wonderful jewel colored one from Mango. And I just think that this looks wonderful for winter. I can just see myself walking in the snow. Of course, in my head that's very romantic, and in reality I'll probably be stomping through the gray, mushy kind of stuff, but that's okay, because in my mind it looks very romantic, and there's gonna be a horse and a carriage, and it's gonna snow, and I'm not even gonna get wet. Like, that's the picture I have in my head. Now I also got this one. I like scarves. And this one I got at Oysho, which is like the little brother of either Zara or Mango, I'm not sure, but they have loads of them in Barcelona. And this is a cute little scarf that you can wear anytime, really. It's very soft. It has some beautiful tones to it. Look, that's beautiful. It's like this rich pink, and then you have the light pink and a nice white color as well, and it ends in a lovely little fringe. It's very fluffy, and I think that this is a wonderful scarf, and it's quite long, which I like, because I like to sometimes wrap my scarf like this, tie it like that, and I hate it if there's no scarf left to end the tie with. I'm not sure what I want to say, but I like long scarf. Of course, I wouldn't be myself if I hadn't bought another coat. This one was only 50 euros, and I know it's not for this season, but this is a beautiful coat. I had my eyes on the kind of checkered coat for a while now, but I didn't really, none of them really matched with what I was looking for. Most of them had like an orange kind of hue or a yellow, and I find that I'm not really drawn to those colors per se, so this was a really nice alternative. It has some brown stripes in it, and it's just a beautiful coat. This one's also longer. I like long coats. I don't usually go for the short ones. I think a long coat and a pair of high heels really elongates your entire structure. So if you want to look taller, wear long coats and high heels, and instantly you look like a supermodel. Not instantly, but you know what I mean. I really like white blouses. I have a ton, and I keep buying new ones. I don't know why, because I have enough, but I really like my white blouses. This one's from Mango. It's really soft. It has this flowy kind of texture, and I really like that about this blouse. And then I got this one. Now, don't be alarmed by all the pearls. I was, at the beginning, this one's Zara. Now, Zara works with these fake pearls a lot. I am not a big fan of fake pearls. I'm a big fan of real pearls, but I'm not a fan of fake pearls. I usually think that they are too much. This one, however, I was trying it on, and it was actually really sophisticated. It looked really good. They are not too much. The white pearls really blend in with the blouse, and then the dark pearls are just a nice little detail. Now you can wear this in your pants like that, have it cropped. You can wear it out, and it's just a very nice blouse.
Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon, so you never miss any new updates, cause whenever we upload new video you will